Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and you are watching TTV News with some latest events in the province. And now we come to details. Ladies and gentlemen, TayNinhTV province is developing a scheme to accelerate the implementation of the National Target Program on building new rural areas associated with restructuring agriculture in direction of enriching added value to enrich income for rural people.
TayNinhTV province continues to maintain and improve the quality of communes that have met new rural standards as raised right, aiming to build 50% of the communes meeting new rural standards, according to advanced criteria, and 33% of communes meeting model standards out of the total number of communes meeting the advanced new rural standards by 2025. In addition, TayNinhTV province continues to perfect and improve the quality of the basic infrastructure system for production and people's livelihood in rural areas in the direction of meeting requirements and improving quality, attaches special importance to investment in building rural socio-economic infrastructure in association with urban development, gradually catching up with the general development speed of the region. Create synchronous connection, especially inter-commune and inter-district connection, expand and modernize the district-level central infrastructure system, focus on agricultural infrastructure in service of agricultural restructuring, especially infrastructure for irrigation, fishery, and electricity for production, infrastructure work that need to be put into public investment in the 2021-2025 period, in line with the province agricultural production orientation.
Currently, in addition to the support policy for tax and fee exemption and reduction that the government has issued, TayNinhTV has also deployed many broad solutions of industry and field to support businesses, cooperatives, and especially small and medium enterprise to accelerate the process of production and business recovery.
In the field of planning and investment, it continues to implement the roadmap to reduce and simplify administrative procedures in the investment sector, actively support investors in implementing approved projects, urge investors to speed up the progress of project completion, monitor the implementation progress, promptly propose the Provincial Appeals Committee to direct the removal of difficulties and obstacles in key investment projects, implement the project to support small and medium enterprises in the period of 2021-2025 in the area, effectively deploy the program to support and develop collective economy and cooperatives in the period of 2021-2025, support enterprises, cooperatives, and households as carrying out joint promotion activities to develop brand names and expand markets to enjoy policies as prescribed, support loan interest for implementation of projects on development of good agricultural production practices, high-tech and organic agriculture, promote trade promotion activities, connect supply and demand of goods to support businesses to connect and expand markets, promote consumption of goods at home and abroad, develop e-commerce through domestic e-commerce trading flows of agricultural products, strengthen state management, closely inspect and supervise business activities, promptly handle acts of commercial fraud, trading in counterfeit goods, poor quality goods, and not ensure the food safety.
The audience on September 10, the People Committee of Traban Town had a meeting to appreciate the sentiment goods deed and valuable contributions of the businesses and companies in the prevention and control of the COVID-19 epidemic in the town. Attending the meeting, there were Mr. Phạm Hồng Thái, Standing Deputy Secretary of the Bronze Party Committee, head up the National Auxiliary Delegation of TayNinhTV province.
2021 is a year when the development of COVID-19 pandemic was very complicated, heavily affected on fields of social life, especially the economic development. At the peak of the epidemic, every day, Trang Bang had hundreds of new cases. 100% of businesses had to suspend production and business or implement on-spot production. People's life, workers, and employees encountered many difficulties. Accompanying with the locality, there were also many collectors and individuals who had supported Inkai financially, promptly supported and encouraged the frontline forces to fight the epidemic. People in the blockade areas and isolation facilities, many supplies, equipment, and necessities were donated by benefactors and donors to help facilitate communes and works. With the efforts, the agencies and business communities in the town have overcome all difficulties, effectively preventing and controlling the epidemic, while ensuring socio-economic development and maintaining stable national defense security. In the first 9 months of 2022, the town's socio-economic situation achieved positive results. Speaking at the meeting, Mr. Phạm Hùng Thái acknowledged, appreciated, and praised businesses that have made many contributions to socio-economic development and social security, ensuring the life of the people, and hope that businesses and entrepreneurs continue to develop and contribute more to the socio-economic development of the province, continue to uphold the spirit of self-reliance to overcome immediate and long-term difficulties in order to achieve the highest results in production and business activities in accordance with the new situation. On this occasion, the Townspeople's Committee also gave flowers and gifts to show gratitude for the contributions of agencies, businesses, and companies to the prevention and control of the COVID-19 epidemic in the town. Their campaign to support the Front for the Poor and mobilize resources to implement social security programs in Châu District in 2022 has achieved positive results. From this source of mobilization, many poor and near-poor households are supported with housing, helping them to stabilize their life. Implementing the Front for the Poor campaign in the past 8 months, Châu District Fundraising Committee for the Poor has mobilized 1 billion Vietnam dong, in which the district level mobilized 700 million Vietnam dong, the commune level mobilized 300 million Vietnam dong. From the above amount, the Fatherland Rent Committees at town levels in Châu District have built 11 houses for poor and near-poor households to settle down. In the work of taking care of poor households, it is necessary to mention the contributions of religious institutions. For example, the Religious Management Board of Angkor Commune Châu District, from 2000 up to now, has mobilized domestic and foreign donors to build 22 houses for households with difficult circumstances in housing, contributing to helping the poor live in peace of mind, while helping Angkor Commune strive to meet the new rural commune standard by 2024. Up to the present time, the concept that tenant tourism is just quitting a day tour seems to be no longer appropriate, because recently many travel companies have been building and deploying many tours and long-term tourist routes in Taynin and immediately received the attention of many tourists. Currently, a group of tourists from the northern provinces had their 4-day 3-night tour in Taynin, Rouge Seiko Travel Company Limited, Ho Chi Minh City. The destinations in this tour are famous tourist attractions of the province, including Go Cánh Thiền Lâm Pagoda, Ba Đen Mountain, the Roof of the Sáu, Cao Đài Holy See, Logo Samat National Park, Special National Base of the Central Bureau of the Sáu, etc. In addition, visitors can also stay at the 5-star Vinpearl Hotel Taynin and experience culinary and healthcare services here. At the end of the trip, Seiko Travel also organized for visitors to visit Dâu Tiếng Lake, the largest artificial lake in Vietnam, combined with visiting Cầu Mountain tourist area in Bình Dương province before returning to Ho Chi Minh City. The tour has brought interesting experience and satisfaction to visitors. At the same time, it opens up many potentials and advantages in long-term tourism in Taynin, contributing to increasing the number of tourists staying in the locality.
Ladies and gentlemen, Yumenchao district was a revolutionary-based area. Yumenchao war zone is also a place where armed units blend in battle to attract invaders in the surrounding battlefield. Before the August Revolution, most of the land in Yumenchao district was forest and rubber plantation. Since the peace has been restored, especially since 2011 until now, is embarking on the implementation of the National Target Program on building a new countryside. The rural appearance of Yumenchao district has been prospered.
Yumenchao district in TayNinhTV province is located in the southeast region with a total natural area of over 435 square kilometers, of which agricultural land accounts for 63%, non-agricultural land accounts for 37%. The total population of Yumenchao district is over 120,000 people, the majority of which are King people, accounting for 99%, mainly living by farming. Since embarking on the implementation of the National Target Program on building a new countryside, the rural appearance of Yumenchao district has prospered. Its road system is relatively complete, ensuring the traffic requirements in the district. In the north of the district, an asphalted provincial road 7H1 stretches from TayNinhTV city to the main dam of Yêu Tiếng Lake, with a length of 30 kilometers along the west of the district. It is the provincial road 7H4 from Bao Nang Road Desek Junction to Bao Dong Camille Guayao district, with a length of 20 kilometers. In the east of the district, it is the provincial road 7H9 with a length of 18 kilometers from Bến Sắn to Củ Chi district, Ho Chi Minh City. In addition, there are red gravel roads and earth road connecting the district center with on commutes. The road system is operated to facilitate the transportation of goods and daily travel. Yumenchao district was a revolutionary-based area. Yumenchao war zone is also a place where armed units planning battles to attack invaders in the surrounding battlefields. Before the August Revolution, most of the land in Yumenchao district was forests and rubber plantations. That is why today places such as Yêu Tiếng Rubber Farm, Bến Củi Rubber Farm, Cầu Khởi are the pride of the people of Yumenchao district. From 2011 up to now, since the construction of a new countryside, the economy of Yumenchao district has continued to develop and grow well. The economic structure has shifted towards industrialization and modernization of agriculture and countryside. In rural areas, many key targets exceeded the resolution set out by the term. The total production value of on industrial increased by 14% annually on average. The economic structure has shifted in the right direction. The proportion of the agriculture, forestry, fishery sector accounts for 41%. Industry and construction accounted for 44%. Service commerce accounted for 15%. The production value of agriculture, forestry, fishery increased by an average of 6% per year. The total production value of on industry increased by 9% annually on average. Total budget revenue in the 2016-2020 period reached 800 billion Vietnam dong, increasing the average annual revenue by 13%. In the past years, there have been many remarkable results in implementing the targets of Resolution 2015-2020. The set targets, their projects and achievements are in line with the goals. Resolution 2020-2025 also set out that by 2030, Yumenchao district will become a town, according to Resolution 241 of Prime Minister. Yumenchao district has many favorable conditions in terms of weather and land for the development of agriculture and fishery, young population structure, labor resources to meet the socio-economic development associated with advantages of TayNinhTV province located in the southern key economic region. Urban and transport infrastructure has been invested more and more seriously with regional connectivity, especially the completion of key traffic routes such as Đất Sét, Bến Củi, DT7H2, 7H4, DT790.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today TTV News. Thank you for watching and see you next time.